Okay, we are live. Hello, everybody. I am with Kaitlyn here today. And for the first time in a long time, we are not live on both of our accounts. We were riding the struggle bus this morning, but that's all right.
Mhm.
So, we're going to talk a little bit about Spring into Wealth this morning, as well as hear a little bit about Kaitlyn's story and like how she got started in the business, what is going on that way. So, for everyone that doesn't know, I'm Haley, registered nurse of 9 years, and I've been in high ticket sales for a year, and it's absolutely been life changing. So, Kaitlyn, tell us about you a little bit.
Yeah, so I was just telling Haley that I'm from Fargo, North Dakota, and I'm clearly not in Fargo right now. I'm in Texas visiting my in-laws because I have a new nephew. Um, yeah, so we get this beautiful background and all the birds, and there might be some dogs, cows. You might hear it all, but so I apologize. Yeah. But my story is so I'm a mental health therapist in a private practice in North Dakota, and it has always just been a dream of mine to help people in that sort of setting where I remember being in middle school and going to a therapist myself and realizing like the impact that has on myself, and I wanted to do that for somebody else. Um, so I did all the things that people are supposed to quote unquote do. Like you go to school, you get the degree, and then I went to grad school, just kept going through. And I ended up not getting married until later in life. I got married a little bit over almost a year ago now. Yeah. Um, so since my husband and I have kind of just been planning for our future and looking at the numbers and the cost of things,
Yeah.
it is outrageous.
Mhm. Yeah, it honestly is. It's scary.
Yes. Yes. Uh, and I always say I didn't join high ticket because I needed to,
Mhm.
because we were functioning perfectly fine off of our 9 to 5. Um, but everything else, all of our goals, all the things we want to do in our life was seeming very inachievable just based on our 9 to 5.
Right.
Yeah. Um, and with our family being all over the United States, we want to be able to visit whenever we want to and just hop on a plane and go
Yeah.
and not be trying to pinch pennies for a plane ticket.
Right.
Um, and another big aspect of why I joined High Ticket too was because my husband and I are trying to start a family, and it's been a little bit more difficult than we were kind of hoping. And so I mean, we're looking at the cost of even just fertility, adoption, if we get to that point, and oh my gosh, like,
It,
I
it
mean,
really it really adds up. And like you were
yeah.
saying, yeah, you could live your life fine with your
Mhm.
regular jobs, but like you weren't living a life that you would enjoy because
No.
you wouldn't be able to travel, you wouldn't be able to put the money that you need into IVF or into adoption or things like that to
Mhm.
actually live an enjoyable life.
Oh
And
yeah.
like what's the point of like not being happy, you know?
Uh, yeah. Yeah. And I always tell people I'm like didn't join High Ticket to like
Mhm.
have like Rolexes and be like really rich. Like I would be perfectly fine with being able to just pay my daily like my expenses, my mortgage, and then be able to do all these extra things that I want to do and not have to think about it. Yeah.
Exactly, 100% too. Like myself included. Like my why for starting my business was my daughter. She's 4 now, um, but like we wanted to be able to pay for her college, right? Like that was a big goal of ours. And after years of not being able to start her a college fund, I was like, we need to come up with something different, right? And
Mhm.
like, yeah, people are probably like, well, Haley, like you make money, like where is it all going? We live in a 100-year-old house too. Think of the renovations that go into a 100-year-old house, okay?
Oh
Like,
yeah.
we did a new roof, we did a whole new septic system and, drainage field, like, haha, ka-ching, ka-ching, new flooring.
Mhm.
Like, I'm talking, like, tens of tens of tens of tens of thousands of dollars, like, going
Yeah.
into a house. And then, like, another thing we really wanted to do was have a cabin, right? Have a place to go,
Yes.
right? And so, like, we've done that. And we've also put like tens of thousands of dollars into like that, you know, like and like all the renovations, like all that kind of stuff. So it's like same thing as you. Like it's not because I want to have this fancy Rolex on my watch and have a fancy car. No, it's because I want to like live a life where my septic system works and not have to go take out a credit card to put it on a credit card, you know, like or you know, like it's not that I want to take a million vacations to Disneyland. No, it's that I want to be able to take my daughter to a cabin in Minnesota and like not have to worry about using PTO. Yeah.
And have those yes days and just be able to, she wants something. Okay, let's get it. Let's do it.
Exactly. So live the life that like you want to live. And this month especially, like we're going to be doing a really, really fun masterclass. We try to do it like once a month, but this one's like super crazy, you guys. So each of us purchased like X amount of spots, right, for this Spring into Wealth masterclass. Okay. And when we purchased those spots, it's because they're giving away $10,000 worth of luxury prizes on this masterclass. Like
it's wild.
It's literally wild. And it's just to like show and prove to you guys that like, this isn't like some little low ticket thing. No, this is not. This is a business where you make 4 figures. 4 figures means a number, right? Comma, 000. So that's 4 numbers, 4 figures. So in this business, you make 4 figures per sale that you make. Yeah. And this month, if you are able to come in with the promo that we're offering, like you literally set yourself up to potentially make $4,000 on your first sale. Okay? If you can't come in with the special promo, you're still making $2,565 on your first sale. Right?
Wild.
Literally wild. Okay. And like, if you want 1, to get information about the business, 2, learn about the products, 3, have the chance to win like literally I'm talking Louis Vuitton bags. I'm talking $500 gift cards like that. Those are the types of gifts that we're giving away on this masterclass. And if you want to have an opportunity to learn about all those things, drop us a message. Okay. Drop us a message, drop us your email. We're going to get you registered. Okay. I believe it is the 22nd and 23rd.
Yeah, I believe it's next weekend, Saturday and Sunday. And I think it's like 8 p.m. Eastern, if I remember right.
I screenshotted it here because I've got oral memory. Okay, so it's going to be April 22nd and 23rd, 5 p.m. PST, which is 8 p.m. EST, both of those days.
Perfect.
Yep. Yeah, and so we'll be talking about that a little more.
Only like an hour long, right?
Yeah. It's usually like an hour long each day or whatever. Yeah. But I'm telling you, like the first day is all about the product. I mean, it's talking about all of our products, what they do, the benefits of them, the people around the world that own them. Like these are not just like a little skin moisturizer and like a tint, whatever. Like, no, these are medical grade products, right? That last 30 to 50 years in your home, that are in multiple hospitals in Japan, that are in hundreds of celebrity homes, right? There's one celebrity, Kylie Jenner, y'all know her. She bought one for like everyone in her family. Literally everyone in her family, all of her friends have these in their homes, right? Like that is what they are, okay? And another thing, the second day, we talk about all about the compensation plan. We break down how and why and all of that with the business investment, the opportunities that you have, the commissions that you make, and like the long-term financial stability that you have the opportunity to earn. Like once you've been in the business and you've made X amount of sales, you actually get what's called legacy, right? And legacy is where you make money, whether you run your business or not, every single month. And that money is willable and deedable to your children after you pass. Like what? What?
I don't know of any other company that does that.
No, I don't either. And I mean, granted, I never worked in a low ticket space, but I do know from low ticket people that I work with in this current business that have done low ticket in the past have said like, oh yeah, once I made, like $30,000 in whatever business, like I got a car. Cool. But guess what? They have to make payments on that car if they don't reach their quota for the month.
Mm-hmm.
They have to make payments on that car. Right.
Yeah.
So you're not getting a car. No, like you're still having to pay that if you don't make your sales. But like, no, this business is not like that. Okay. You don't have to reach a monthly quota. You don't have to whatever. Like if you decide to not run your business now for 10 years and pick back up, you're right where you left off. You would make the same commissions that you made when you were doing it the last time. In fact, I actually have a gentleman who I did a live with, Lorenzo. I've got him somewhere. His video is saved on here.
I saw that one. Yeah.
Yeah. So he actually didn't run his business for, I think, 6 years. 6 years he did not run his business. And then this year he was like, you know what? I think I'm ready to get back into it. Like, and yeah.
That's freedom right there, that you can pick and choose.
Yeah, it really truly is. And I think that most people get nervous about having to reach out to us, right? Because we start asking questions, right? We're like, hey, like, yeah, sure, I'll get you all the info, but like, why do you want the info, right? And people get scared. Yeah, people get scared, and they're like, I'm not answering.
Yeah.
But it's like, I actually want to know because I actually care, right? Like, if I didn't care, I would just be like inboxing everyone, like, check this out, check this out, check this out, check this out. But like, that's not how we want to run our businesses, right? Like, we want to work with people who actually want to make a difference in their life and are actually willing to put in the time and the effort, right? So like, when you reach out to us, we're going to ask you like, okay, yeah, what are your goals? What are your financial goals, right? And like, how important are those goals to you? All right, yeah, like I feel like we're vibing, we are aligning, like you feel like somebody who like actually wants a change in your life. Then we get you the information. Then we book you for a Zoom call, right? Like we get you booked on that Zoom call because after you watch the information, you're gonna have questions, right? Like you are. The video, it goes through so much information that like your brain can't absorb it all, right? So you're gonna have
a whole so much.
Yeah. Like you're going to have a whole list written down because the video goes over the product, the compensation plan, all that jazz. So you're going to have a questions written down. You're going to hop on a call with us and we're going to answer those questions for you. And you're going to get a feeling of like, is this business something that you want to do or not? Right. And like, if you just watch the video and you don't get any your questions answered, like that's not beneficial for anybody. Right.
Yeah.
And so like,
I think what people don't realize too is like we get to know you because we work so closely with you.
Yes.
Like we're not just signing you up and then being like, okay, bye, thanks, good to know you.
No. Exactly. This is a true one-on-one like mentorship, business partnership. If you want to run this high ticket business, like I'm talking directly one-on-one in group messages together, on Zoom calls together, on Zoom calls with the team, like training in your pocket, like you're sending me screenshots, I'm answering you, I'm sending you voice notes. Like we are literally like in each other's pockets. Okay. Helping you learn how to run your business successfully. Like that is why we want to make sure that our goals align, that we align, because I'm going to be honest. I've turned people away. I have, because when I was on the Zoom call with them answering their questions, they were rude, they were disrespectful, and they wouldn't make eye contact, like this on their phone. Yeah. So like, I'm really like interested in this, and so like, yeah, I'd really, like, let's do it. No, I'm sorry.
I don't think anybody wants to work with somebody like that.
No, because it's not showing us that you are interested or willing to put in the work or the effort or anything. Yeah.
It's not about making a sale for us. No. It's about helping somebody better their life. Like we can find somebody out there no matter what. I mean, how many billion people in the world? Like we can find someone.
Exactly.
If you don't want to do it, you don't have to.
Exactly. Because if I wanted to work with just anyone, honest to God, I would be so annoyed with my life if I signed or if I brought on all the business partners that I've been on a Zoom call with. You know what I'm saying? Because like
I'm picturing the Karen of Karens.
Exactly. No, I can't. And like, yes, we sell just the product to people as well. Okay. Yes, we do, because everyone needs these products in their lives. Like they really, truly do. Right. But like what I talk about and what I post about on my social media is like how I can help other mothers and other women who are at this same stage in their lives where like they're feeling stuck financially and like they're not living the lives that they want to live because they literally can't, right? Like they can just pay their bills and go to work and whatever, but like they can't do more. And like that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about how you can change your life with this business. And like that's what I'm talking about on my social media. So yeah, I don't talk about the product necessarily. But I do sell the product as well. And
I think that's how the majority of us kind of run, is that we don't talk about the product too much, because once you know the product, it's going to sell itself.
Yeah, exactly. The product literally sells itself. And like, I just want to share this opportunity with other women, other mothers, because I've seen what it can do. I've seen what it can do. Right? Like we have women local to us, like she's from Fargo, North Dakota. I live in Reynolds, North Dakota. Like we have women from this area, right? That have made $140,000 in a year, right?
Oh.
Like Riley, she's also from this general area. She now lives in Arizona. She made like, I'm pulling this number out of my butt a little bit, but I want to say she's made like $400,000 in the last like year and a half.
Yeah, and I think did she just buy a house in Florida too, I believe, or something? Yeah.
I mean, like these are regular women.
Oh yeah.
Right? Like Jessica Duell, right? So her, like both Kaitlyn and I know her personally. Like she's a mom of 4 kids. She's a nurse. Like she's a regular mom. You go to her page, you look at her content, she's a regular mom in regular clothes with no makeup, like just being a mom. And like Riley, she's a military girl, right? She's military. She was going to college. She was doing flight attendant, like regular chick, living in an apartment with her dogs, you know, and completely changed her life. And like, that's not even talking about all the women across the US that like, in Canada that like we work with every day that have changed their lives. Like these are just two local women to us. Like it's crazy.
Yeah. There's so many people that are doing this that people don't even recognize. Like you could be talking to somebody and not even know that they're in high ticket sales until you dig into it with them a little bit more. Like
exactly.
Anybody can do this.
Exactly. Yeah. No, literally anybody can. And like it's not rocket science, okay? It's just learning something new. And so like whatever job you have right now, right? There's probably some sort of training that went into it or schooling or something like that. So like if I compare learning how to run my high ticket business with going to nursing school, night and day difference. Like it is so simple in comparison. Like it really is. It is so simple in comparison.
When they say a plug and play system, like they mean it. And then on top of that, the mentorship that you get, where you can ask all the questions you want, everything. Like there's questions that are constantly going through our chat, and it helps me every day just remembering like, yeah, we got to do this again. Or we're sending each other motivational things. Like it's a constant back and forth, and like the system is there and it's been proven. So it's like, why not just come and check it out?
Exactly. And like a few of the other things too that we really pride ourselves on is like with our direct one-on-one mentorship is your mentor helps you close your first $75,000 in sales. Okay? They teach you how to promote your business. They teach you how to get leads, right? Once you have leads, they then close those sales for you, right? You will be there. You'll be there taking notes, right? On Zoom, notes. But like they're the ones closing the calls for you, teaching you how to do it, teaching you how to run it, okay, as you're learning. That way, when it's your turn, like you're not totally clueless, right? And like even when that $75,000 in sales is closed and you've made 20-some thousand in commissions at that point, like you're not just done with the mentorship. You're still there. You're just more independent. Like they're not running your sales calls anymore, but you're in their DMs asking them questions about your sales calls, asking them questions about paperwork. Like they are still there for you.
Yeah. It's a system I've never seen, never heard of before. And I think personally, like I was very leery of it at first. Like this has got to be some sort of scam. Like what in the world is this?
Yeah. Yeah.
And what got me was like what we said earlier, these real women, just moms, like anybody, just showing up and being able to do this every single day. And the cool thing is I am getting paid to essentially do what I was doing anyways, like posting on social media, scrolling, talking to people. Like I'm getting paid to do those exact same things.
Exactly. And like, that's the thing is people are like, oh, well, I don't want to post on social media, or I don't want to this, or I don't want that. Okay, so what are you going to do? Are you going to go get a job at a bar in the evenings? Are you going to pick up extra hours? Like weigh the odds here, right? If you replace the time that you were doom scrolling and you were posting and sharing random reels on your Facebook and Instagram, change that up, right? Turn that time into actual like running your business, learning how to run your business, hopping on a 45-minute sales call instead of sitting on TikTok, and pretty soon you've made 20K commissions in a blink of an eye. Like when you're bringing home $2,000 to $8,000 per sale, like those commissions roll in fast. So, and like that's not counting any of the passive income that you make once you become a mentor, right? But that's where the passive income comes in. It's like once you are far enough along in your business that you know what the F you're doing, and you're like, you know what? I think I could bring on a business partner. Like I think I could bring on a business partner. Then you do, and then you help them through the mentorship with your mentor as well. Because when you're a brand new mentor, like you don't know what you're doing either, right?
Oh, no.
So like you partner with your mentor and you're going to start mentoring your new business partner. Like that's where the passive income comes in, right? Because as they're making sales and you're teaching them how to make sales, you're going to make a little bit of commission off of it until they are now going to become independent. And then you no longer make direct commissions anymore. So all of this stuff and all the products and all of that, like we said earlier, is going to be gone over in that free entry, because it's free for you guys, free entry 2-day live masterclass, right? The first day is going to be all about the product, everything like that. The second day is going to be all about the business, right? And both days they're going to be giving away prizes too, okay? So we purchased X amount of spots for you guys to be able to jump in, because the luxury prizes are like, it's a big deal. It's like $10,000 worth of prizes. I'm talking like Louis Vuitton bags and $500 gift cards. Excuse me. And like, we're not just giving away the prizes because we want you guys to win free prizes. No, we're doing it to show you guys that like this is a real business, right? With real commissions, right? And like we have the ability to give away luxury prizes. And we do this 2 times a year. We do this in the spring and in the fall.
Yeah, and this is my first one, and I'm so excited for it.
They're so awesome. Yeah, they are. Yes. So this will be my third one, and they are so amazing. And like to give away 20K in a year of free prizes for people just to like come and listen to a masterclass, like that's wild.
Well, and what gets me too is like you can sit in this class, win a Louis Vuitton, win something amazing, and if it after listening to it, the class, you're like, this just isn't for me. We're not going to take away the Louis Vuitton. Like you keep it, and you can still cheer us on the side.
Exactly. Yeah. But like being able to hop on there and learn about the information, right? See if it's a fit, feel if it, see if you're feeling the vibes, right? And then also win a prize on top of it. Like, why wouldn't you do that, right? Why wouldn't you? I mean,
what else are we doing for hour 45 minutes?
Exactly at 7 p.m. here Central Time. Like what are you doing? Probably nothing. Probably scrolling on TikTok, rotting your brain.
Probably.
All right. Well, we're at about 25 minutes here. So Caitlin
Yes.
and I are going to hop off, but thank you guys so much for joining us here. And we will see you guys on the 22nd and 23rd for that Spring into Wealth Masterclass 2-day event. Drop us your email, shoot us a message, okay? And we will get you over the link for that. All right. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye.